Yes, good morning again. Good question for you. What did you discover today? That is the question. Did you make any specific discovery? And I want to point your attention to the area of the discoveries. I'm not talking about the discoveries of the next restaurant or the next cool place to go or the next event you should go or the next book to read or the next seminar to attend or the next person to meet or the next whatever the next. No, I'm simply asking this question: if you made any discovery today about yourself. It's all about your self-discovery process. So I did discover something about myself today, and that is one of the good discoveries I did to myself, and I'm gonna share I'm gonna share this discovery. So the discovery is simply this. I made it like one of these motivational speakers slogans, sentences that always works and never fail. So this is what I discovered for myself. It's a gift to you, and here it is. Unless you start writing things on paper, unless you start thinking on paper, you will not discover too much about yourself. I have been writing my thoughts on paper for quite some time, and I start discovering strange things about myself. For example, the things that I never believe are truth for me, those are the things that people always tell me. You are like this, you are like that, you are like this. Well, guess what? I never believed these qualities I have possessed. But guess what? Today I discovered, well, I discovered today that they are true, because I start writing down certain stuff on paper and I review. Review is a very important process. I start reviewing these stuff that I wrote down last week, last days, last couple of months, last years. I've been writing for a long time with some inconsistency. So one of the things that I found about myself is my great inconsistency. So, but hey, there is a good in any bad. This is a bad discovery that I did about myself, but we're gonna flip it and we're gonna look for the bright side. So the question is, how can I derive some good stuff from my inconsistency? After all, a good question is to myself, is that so bad that I'm so inconsistent? That might turn out to be my greatest advantage. I'm just giving you another frame of thinking. Don't be so rigid. So, what did you discover today about yourself? And here is my great advice for you. Start writing down. Start writing down on the tablet, on the phone, on the... I found out the best thing is on paper, because it's very visual and you can flip pages too fast, so you can collocate data faster. So that is my question of the day. Let me get a better light. It's a wonderful day here in New York City, center of the universe. Yeah, and subscribe to this channel for the questions.